Hi, this is Kevin with Poolstar, the Henderson swimming pool service company that makes pools sparkle. And today I'm just going to show you an easy fix how to change the gaskets on a Jandy valve. So basically this is the thing called the Jandy valve. You want to make sure that it's turning freely. You might be experiencing some air suction issues from the gasket within here that can cause the pump to have prime issues. So basically you want to take off all of these screws here, and within that you'll see the gaskets. So when you're taking this off, you want to make note on this Jandy valve it has an inlet, and basically you want the inlet to be on the closest part to the pump. So when you're taking it off, you need to put it back in the same position. This one has the inlet here and the pump is here. So basically you can pull these off once you've got all the screws, and you can see within it, it has a little trap door, has off here. So when you turn this, wherever this off is, that's where it traps the door, the little door, so it closes off the suction pipe relating to that. And within here, there's a gasket. You can see there's one gasket here. Sometimes these can be cracked and you need to replace them. There's also two more gaskets within here that you also need to replace. Within here you have two gaskets. Here's one and here's the other. There's two stem gaskets. So if they need replacing, you can see they could be cracked and letting in air. So basically you can find these gaskets at any pool store, and then you put them back on. These are actually okay, I'm just giving you a demonstration. So when you're putting it back together, you want to make sure that the inlet, which is here, is back in the same position. You put this other gasket back on, and you need to make sure that this inlet is in the correct position, and you have your door back to where you had it initially. So this is the closed off part, so you screw that back in, and we know that the door on here, the little notches, they have a thick three thick ones, and they have a skinny one, a narrow one. So when you're putting it back on, the off will be on the narrow one, which will indicate to you that the little door beneath this is here, which is blocking this pipe. So this is how we had it initially. So you put it all back together, and then basically put the screws back down where you had them. If you have an electric screwdriver, it's a lot easier. It's best to put them back in place alternatively, opposite each other, so that you tighten down the Jandy valve evenly. making sure they're all nice and tight. Not overly tight, because then you could strip the thread. But just hand tight. So basically once you've got that, that should turn around freely. And because you've had this open, you may need to prime the pump by putting the bucket of water within it. But we'll see if it primes up okay without it. This seems to be priming up just fine. Again, release the air that's gone into the pipe. And basically that's how you would change a Jandy valve over in the gasket. If you have any questions, please call Polestar 1702 557 6625. Thank you.